It's just got a little hot here. First thing I've got to do while everybody falls in is fix my little reindeer, his little tail. His antlers came off in storage. So we're going to put his little antlers back on. There's a divot here where I can hide him between the fur. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, get that out of the way so that we're not worried about that. And I don't forget it, because I will forget it 50,000 times. Okay, we're going to let him dry for a second, put a new glue stick in. We're going to do maybe one gnome. I'm not feeling the greatest, and then I've got to do some more dishes. I'm telling you, I'm not feeling the greatest today. Not at all. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And I think our electricity has gone off at some point because all of my timed lights are not coming on right. So I'm going to have to go through the house and retime all my lights. Yay. Hi, Gypsy. I'm back. I know I'm tired. I'm not feeling the best. Look at my hair. I'm tired, not feeling the best, but I've got to get this stuff done. So I've already reattached his little antlers because they had come off in storage. So I'm going to sit him down, let him dry. He's going to get packed away. Now then, the one I want to make is this big cone head right here. I swear that looks, from right there, it looks like sourwood, but I know it's not. But I want to make this big cone head because I want the cone head to kind of work for me. Let me shift my camera just a little bit so you can see what's going on here. Oh, it's on that thing that likes to wobble but shouldn't wobble. So let's just pretend it's not wobbling. You're sporting the same hairdo. I finally slept a little bit, but then I kept waiting for the physical therapist to call, and I was like, I need to wake up. 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 And so I finally just said, get up. And I wouldn't allow myself to sleep anymore. So I got up. Now he's going to have on a black hat because he's going to be a mischievous little gnome. And I'm cutting down here at the fabric. He's going to be a mischievous little gnome. And we want him to have a dark personality. So I'm going to cut a black hat. And it's off a shirt that I used to love to wear. I think just you may give it to me. I used to love to wear it, and I got bleach on it. And I loved it. It was when I had that thing around my neck. It was beautiful. And the thing around my arms. Yeah, I got bleach on it. And I cried. I literally cried that day. I did. Okay, so we know that this Tanner had, for some reason, sewn these tails together right here. So I'm going to although I do think a handlebar mustache would be just awesome, but I better not. But I am going to unstitch these, or cut them. Means I get to vacuum again. Yay! Don't you all want to vacuum again? Oh, Lord, it's been one of them days. It's been one of them days. And I've still got so much to do. And I can't. I'm nowhere I'm not even anywhere near getting it done. It's not going to get done today. I've just got so much to do. My body is just like, look, lady, we're still healing. You better stop it. And so I'm trying to listen to it, even though I'm very impatient. Okay, where he had put him, there was a little, where he'd sewed him, there was a little T he had made in the natural thing. So I'm going to use that T and go around this. Now, this guy is going to have, honest to Pete, a beard as long as him. But I'm going to glue it and affix it out like this to him, so it won't, it won't look like a tail. It'll look like a beard. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've got to find a spot to where I want to put his nose. And I think that looks like the spot where I want to put his nose right there. Okay, that looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to put me some glue right here. And I'm going to, hang on, let me do this one more time. Do you see how nervous I get when I do this? I'm going to affix him, because his hat's going to go far down in the back or on the side. It's not going to be a straight up hat. And I'm not going to leave it bare. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Turn it. Let's do that. Let's turn it down and do that. Then I don't have to put it so high. See, I'm smart. It only took me like 5 extra minutes to come up with that. Oh gosh, I don't have my glasses on. Is it Mr. What? Mr. Can? Is there a Mr. Cannot? I got a creaker. Is that no, it's cherry. I thought we had a creaker in here for a minute. I know it's like Sam Elliott mustache, isn't it? Sam, you can't go wrong with that. Except for he did a political thing that I didn't think he would do. This kind of made me go, Sam. Excuse me, Sam. What were you thinking about, Sam? But you can go a lot wrong with Sam Elliott and like Mask, where he was Gar in Mask. That's a pretty man. Shadow Riders. Hey, if he can sit a horse, I will look at him. I will probably be still looking at the horse, but I'll look at him too. I'll probably still know more about the horse, but I'll be looking at him too. Okay. No, I'll be looking at the horse. I'm sorry. I just love horses. Okay, so we've got the top attached. I know it looks dreadful right now, like he went into the hair club for me and something went dreadfully wrong. You never know what I'm going to say. But I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. Hi, Michaela. How are you? I'm good. Mr. Can, you remind me of Mr. Cannot that was on what was it? The Reading Lions or something. My kids used to watch it when they were little. And they had a guy that had a hula hoop. It was a puppet. Had a hula hoop and black pants, and you couldn't say nothing, but he had suspenders, and he would do the smarty pants dance. And so when Mr. Cannot was beaten, he would do the smarty pants dance. And you just reminded me of that. That went back like 20 years in my brain. I hope you're hold your mustache, hold your beard. I'm trying to work with you, okay? We're at the salon, honey. Flip your hair up. Thank you. What is it? Have you seen that? Oh shoot, what's her name? Casey Dressler comedy with Donna. Honey, I'm your hairy godmother. What do you want me to do today? If you've not seen Casey Dressler comedy, please go watch her. She's so good. And then she's like, this lady comes in and she's like, okay, honey, mother flock of seagulls and all birds that want a cracker. I'm gonna pump up the chair. You've got to go watch Casey Dressler. She's hilarious. I love her. Oh, Lord, how am I doing today? I'm building a gnome. And if you know much about me, you know that, well, I love gnomes. There was a couple years back that I made like 200. And it ruined me. It ruined me on gnomes. And my husband traps and tans. And so I have all this fur. And he wants all these gnomes. And I'm like, and I just cry sometimes. I just cry. This is Arctic Fox. This is an Arctic Fox tail, though, so I'm not crying as hard because this is beautiful fur. This is actually really beautiful fur. I'm going to sneeze. It's also up my nose. But, gosh, when I was making all those little tiny gnomes, it just got to me because it was just too repetitive. I don't do repetitive things well. Like, I always hated when they would have a big shindig. What was it called? Oh, frig. They'd have a big shindig up on a mountain where they'd have a concert and why can't I not? My brain is not working correctly today. As y'all know, I'm going on a little bit of sleep because my neuromuscular disorder is trying to, I don't know, make me an insomniac. Brimstone. Oh, they'd have Brimstone. And everybody go to Brimstone Mountain and they'd have country music stars up there. And one year a lady got run over with a golf cart. And I was like, what y'all doing up there? What y'all really doing up there? And I hated Brimstone weekends because I knew I was going to have to come in. And here comes Oscar. And I knew I was going to have to do 20 goddamn warrants. And that meant I was going to be doing the same thing all day. I hated that. So if you ever made me do a Brimstone warrant, it was a really good warrant. You were not going to get out of it. And you were going to serve your sentence. Because I was tired of doing Brimstone warrants. There's another parole officer tail. Raj, yes. I think you said lovely day. It's been cloudy and overcast here. But I did see the sun for 5 minutes, and apparently my lights just came on. Apparently I'm not going to have to reset those, so hallelujah. And I've got Arctic Fox hair on my face. It's lovely. It's lovely. This is kind of giving me Kenny Rogers vibes. I'm not gonna lie. You know, just not gonna lie. I'm going to burn myself. We play a game around here. When I burn myself with hot glue, which is going to happen, you may hydrate with whatever you want to hydrate with. Some nights, you might go home a little tipsy. I'm just saying. So be careful where you are. If you visited a friend watching me, make sure that you take precautions and get you a dry room. Oh my gosh, I've got a hair in my eye. It's probably my own. Because this tail, I swear, it's better quality than my hair. This tail, my hair's sad. We won't talk about Oscar. Do you really have to eat your dinner right now? He's learned to turn the knob on the thing that dispenses his Little Caesars kibble, so he can eat whenever he wants to. Anybody want a 12-year-old pug that's apparently a savant? I've had him the whole 12 years too. So don't come at me saying, oh, you're going to give your dog away. No, I've had him for 12 years. He was a rescue. They found him in a, oh, you decided not to, huh? I talked about it and you had to stop. They found him in a factory parking lot. And he was just a baby. And he had a big abscess on the side of his face. And I did vet stuff before I went into psychology. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. How rude am I? I just started working on a gnome with Arctic fox beard. Hi, my name's Elizabeth. I go by Hillbilly Heart. I have on no makeup right now except for a little leftover eyeshadow. I come on here and craft, and we talk about crap, and I do teaming halls. And I have my master's in psychology. I'm a retired parole officer. I'm a retired counselor. I've had federal and state jobs, and I think the feds are a bunch of idiots. And I had to retire when I got a neuromuscular disorder that was caused by a boy attacking me with an axe when I was at boot camp, a wilderness boot camp, counselor. I had to go and save the other 13 kids and the counselor that couldn't control him. And I got attacked, and I've had so many knee and leg surgeries I can't count them anymore. And as soon as I started limping, and finally, it took them 7 years to diagnose me, because I did surgery and physical therapy, and literally went straight to the police academy, and just went on with my career, you know. And when they finally diagnosed me, TDOC could not. They kicked me out the door so quick, and I had been there for so long. I had every award you could win. But I was not a yes girl. So like when the governor's office would call up and say, yeah, I want you to give this person a clemency. No. They have to do an application. They have to go through a process, and he's not viable because he recently had a new charge. And but I know his dad. I don't care. My name has to go on that, and that's not legal. So I would hang up on the governor. The little short one that had all the gas places. Yeah, him. So they didn't like me because I was like, that's not legal. I'm not going to do it. So I found out a whole lot about how our nation, and especially our justice system, was run. I don't like it. So I thought I'd just go back to doing my native crafts and arts, and my body really won't let me do a whole lot, so this is kind of what I like to do. And now y'all get to help me pick a nose. I know, highlight of your day. What can I say? This is a giant gnome. He is bigger than my head, okay? And he weighs about 4 pounds. Yeah, he weighs about 4 pounds. He's solid. He would have been good firewood, but the ones that dry out and hold themselves up, I like to use them. Okay, he either needs a big nose, and it will tuck down in his beard like this. A big nose. Would you stop? You're getting a little too. There we go. He needs a big nose, which I think is probably going to need a big nose. I'm making a gnome out of an Arctic, with a beard out of an Arctic. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to go with the big nose because that little one's not even going to steer. You can't even see that. I can't even believe I thought that was going to work. Well, I guess we made that decision. Hey, thank you for asking. I'm feeling better. I've worked my butt off today, so I only have eyeshadow left on. But I've done better today, and I got a nap. Hallelujah. I got a nap. Okay, now I have to center his nose. Y'all, this is harder than it looks. You know, I never thought I'd sit here with a master's degree and be making gnomes. But stranger things have happened, If they ever change regulations on Tennessee's online counseling, I'll go back to doing like a tiny caseload as much as I think my body will allow me to do. But right now I'm pending possible thyroid surgery and doing a lot of physical therapy. And so I'm kind of still working on me. Does that make sense? Because the more I fight this stupid disorder, the longer I'll live, and I have 3 grandbabies. So that's, quite the incentive to keep on rolling down the road. And also, when I burn myself, feel free to hydrate. I haven't done it yet, but I feel it's going to happen. Okay, now we got to get we got to tame. Okay, right now he looks like a cyclops. We got to tame the mustache. So this is a big chunk of, I swear it looks like sourwood, but it's not. It does look like sourwood, though, those big grooves. But this is an Arctic foxtail, and this is my gnome's beard. When I get his hat on, he'll look cuter, okay? But I've got to tame this because it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. That's a short trip. My mother used to sing a song to me when I was little, and I don't know where she learned it from. It was just daggum catchy. And when I was in 2nd grade, my mom and dad came to my school and put on a concert. Okay, just let me say how special I am. Okay, just most children would probably don't have like that. I loved it because my mom and dad were like rock stars, and my mom can play like any instrument you hand her, and my dad plays guitar beautifully. And they put on a flippin' concert. Every song they knew, they sang, and the kids loved it. And I think he also helped the music program somehow. I don't remember everything. And I was like so freaking proud. I was like, yeah, that's my mom and dad up there, man. I watched Queen live from the front row in like when they came to Nashville in like, was it 2017, 2018? And I couldn't have been any more proud than I was when I sat there and watched Brian May play a solo 7 Foot for Me. My mom and dad were like rock stars that day. I was like, that's my mom and dad, man. So what I'm doing now is I'm just smashing out his beard, making it more wide and less poofy. Does that make sense? Yeah. Well, the thing with these is you have to take the bone out of the tail when you tan the tail. My husband's a trapper tanner, and I did taxidermy for a long, long time. I grew up in podunk. I have every skill imaginable. I can fix the hydraulics on the tractor, but I can't put on makeup very good. So that's why I always look like this. Just go with it, okay? I'm gorgeous. Y'all just don't know what beauty is. Anyway, you have to take the bone out. So it's like a tube. It comes down like a tube, and the little bone and cartilage comes out. So it's actually, I would have to split it and do it like that, but then it would be very difficult to braid because it's still every shaft of hair is stuck onto that cartilage in the middle. So it's got cartilage in the middle, like this is the cartilage right here, and the hair grows like this. So it would be so hard to do. If I could get like yak or something like that, I just want him to say the word yak again. Yak. If I could get yak hair or a yak tail, it might be possible. It might be possible. But the stuff around here that I can get, I can't. And this came from a very dear friend, and he traps North and South Dakota. He lives like right on the line. And he sends us the stuff we can't get. We like do a barter swap every year. And it's fun because we kind of never know what we're going to send each other. We just kind of know the amount that we're going to send each other. We're going to shoot for around this amount of money to send each other. And so sometimes, I had like buffalo. I had bison one year. That was fun. That was a good year. That was fun. That actually made really pretty beards. Oddly enough, it made really pretty beards. And if you're new here, oh my gosh, so the other day, I come across a Sioux hide, either on elk or a bison. I couldn't tell from the pictures, and I'm pretty good, but the pictures were pretty crappy. I came across a Sioux hide painting, which is like, not a cough, which is like only ceremonial. Like you only use that in ceremony. And so it's special. And I got it so cheap. I found it on this little auction site nobody really pays attention to, and everybody, when they read the thing, it said on deer hide, and I was like, that is not deer. I know what deer hide looks like. That is not deer. And I put a bid in, and I couldn't get a hold of my husband, And because we kind of this year we've kind of gone our own ways because my health's been really bad, and it's been a rough year on our marriage. We've been married almost 22 years, and so we've kind of separated everything. We've just kind of gone our own ways. And I had been living with my mom and dad down on the farm because my health was so bad. I was so sick. In May through July, I was very, very, very ill, to the point where the endocrinologist was like, we don't know how you're going to do. And I came up here because my brother was in the middle of Helene in Newport. And so we all kind of got displaced. But we kind of have separated everything. So I take care of my money. He takes care of his money. We both have the bills. But I found this awesome thing, and I was like, dude, I was like, answer the freaking phone. I was like, I want to know if you'll go in, like halfers with me if this goes over what I have, because I know what it's worth. And could not get him to answer his freaking phone. Oh my God, it made me so mad. And finally, I sent pictures to my dad, and he was like, oh heck, buy that. He's like, I'll go in with you. He's like, shoot. I was like, thank you, Dad. And I have got the coughs now. And I was so nervous for like 3.5 hours. But I won the darn thing. I won the darn thing. And now I'm just like, I can't wait for it to get here. Okay, what I'm going to do is either, because his hat can't stand like that. I've got so much crap around me. This is an old styrofoam that I put stuff into paint. I'm either going to cut that, or I'm going to give him one of those little hair. We're going to let him curl his hair at night. I don't know which one would work the best. Thinking probably this one, if I could get it to stay. I have had this dry cough ever since I got really sick. I had food poisoning a week and a half ago. Yeah, a week and a half. No, almost 2 weeks ago. And I have not been right since. I'm thinking, okay, it takes me a minute. Who else here for the first time? Show hands, because I am a nut on a good day. Some days I'm very serious. Other days I've lived way too long on this earth, and I'm not going to be serious at all. Did you go buy your egg cooker? I've got it sitting on the stove, and I'm like, I think I'm going to use that this evening. I'm thinking about making me, because I've got those. I know this is going to sound bad. I've got those keto little look like egg McMuffins. Honestly, you have to use every tooth in your head to chew them, but they're okay. And I thought, I'm going to make me a little dupe egg McMuffin. And I was like, I'm going to boil it and I'm going to smash it. Or I'll put it on, cook it, I'm going to smash it. And I'm going to put cheese on it. And I'm going to eat it. So I'm thinking about using mine tonight. I've got it sitting on the stove, and I've been looking at it all day going, I got plans for you. That sounds really bad. That sounds like what the people that wear ankle monitors say. I don't know. Maybe I should cut this and somehow put that on there. I don't know. I'm sorry that I made you have to go buy an egg cooker. But I only show you like the stuff that I really like. And I really think it's going to be a cute little thing to have. And it seems sturdy. I've got it out and played with it. The latches are really good. The latches took me a minute. I was like, daggum, these latches ain't no joke. Because I've got a neuromuscular disorder. I have like MS hands some days. And I was like, y'all don't like me, do you? So today I had MS hands for those latches. I was like, I can't. And I'm trying to cut this without cutting myself. And I'm going, because I'm normally very competent, but when my body has moments, I normally hurt myself. So, oh, that just broke into a zillion pieces. Oh, hey, everybody would have loved that. Should have been like, where's the styrofoam? Where's that? It's on my hair, it's on my face. I don't care where it is. It just showered down. I think if I do this, then his hat will not look as weird. But honey, that's gonna take some glue to make that stay there. Succotash, man. Also say very southern saying, so. Oh yeah, I've done like a little Viking gnome. I'm sorry, I read phrases and it doesn't hit my head the way you say them. I have done a little Viking gnome once, and I did not even take pictures of it. I made it for a friend that goes to Renaissance stuff, and I made a little Viking gnome for her because I thought it was fitting. And I actually bought extensions that matched the beaver hair. I used a beaver hair for the beard so it would lay flat. And then I actually went and got extensions to match the beaver hair and clipped them under. I made like a little faux horn thing, you know, like the fat women in the opera wear. I say, as I'm a fat woman who could not sing the opera, but still. And I made that, and I braided it and gave it like the banding back and the braid that wrapped around. And my husband thought I was losing my ever loving mind. And it wasn't as big as this one though. The gnome. Boy, look at the smoke come off of that. I'm sure that's toxic. Let's not breathe that in. I do have a window cracked. I have proper ventilation. I mean, I'm not the smartest puppy, but I'm not stupid. It's questionable on some days. Take that back. It's questionable on some days. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Some days, I will tell you the truth. You may not want to hear it, but I will tell you all the truth. Let's see here. I have a bag of socks. Listen, I say strange things. Y'all are going to have to get used to it. I have a bag of socks because I'm going to make snowmen. Sock snowmen. Snowmen out of socks. Grammar gets me sometimes. Anyway, that is a long freaking butt sock. We can cut him off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give him a wig cap. Because I believe this needs a little help stay right here. So I'm going to give him a wig cap. Y'all are going to be like, I'm never going to go back and watch this woman. Oh my gosh. Some days I do really serious things. Today I'm not serious. I've not had enough sleep to be serious. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. I'm sitting here and in the middle of this mess, I have my faux Gucci earrings. I forgot to put them up. I don't have any earrings on. I should be ashamed. Shame. The sock shed more than the tail did. Oh my God. Thank goodness I know it's clean. My mother washed them before she brought them to me. Yes, these are my dad's socks that he refuses to wear. Listen. He has the sock thing. Like, he works. He's a farmer. And if he doesn't like them when he puts them on, he will never wear them again. And Mom's like, I got a whole drawer. I'll bring you the socks. I was like, okay, thank you. And she wasn't lying. She had a whole drawer. A whole freaking butt drawer. Where did I put him? Oh, here they rolled. A whole drawer. My dad's picky. He's picky. But I mean, you know, when you wear those big boots and stuff, I guess you kind of got to be picky about your feet. He's 71, so, you know, he has a right to be picky about his feet. He acts like he's 40. He acts like he's younger than me. If you want to meet my dad, go back and look in some of the videos and you'll see him. One day he lost his dog that runs the bears and coyotes off the farm. He manages a cattle farm. And for like 4 hours, he didn't know where his dog was, Ruby. And he swears he hates Ruby. He loves that dog. And Ruby went missing. And he was not worried about anything else. And then I asked him how he felt when he thought he'd lost his best friend. And he was like, my best friend was gone. He's like, I thought the world had changed in just 5 seconds. And I was like, but you still had your wife. And he was like, yeah, but my dog don't talk back to me. And I was like, Dad, I'm videoing this. Okay, he's got a wig cap, so nobody's going to be able to snatch his wig. Okay? I had to give him a bigger nose because he's a big freaking gnome, man. I feel like I should give him like Harley Davidson boots or something. I'm not right in the head at all. I might give him arms and like, I don't know, to make him less scary and put something nice in his hands. As I sit here, the only thing on my table that would moderately match a gnome is boat oars, but we can come up with something else. I do have a little piece of wood that I was going to use base of a Christmas tree that has a hem Mod Podged on it. He could hold that. Be like, see, I'm the cool dude at church or something. I don't know. He does look rather bouncer-ish. Bouncer-ish? Yeah, looks bouncer-ish. Bouncer-ish. Margaret's just get them comments in, because if I do one of those things where I mail people things, and if you say the word, bots show up, it's going to be over, like I'm going to pick like so many lives, and I'm going to let it roll through the comments and pick somebody that, and so the more comments, the more chances you have to get something in the mail from me. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I would like to do more like really weird, the sock stuff got on this. I'd like to do more like really weird art stuff. But the problem with that is it's such a niche audience that it's so hard to find somebody that wants to buy them. And I'm going to faux him this and roll it up because I'm lazy. And my mother, if you're watching this right now, I'm sorry, Mom, you taught me how to sew, but I'm going to faux him this. Don't be mad at me. I know. And you're sitting there right now going, I taught her better than that. I taught her how to sew. I taught her better than that. I know. You did. Okay, and I'm just going to go around and I'm going to make the hat dip down in the back. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Hey, that was a way back in my brain. Where that came from. Lord have mercy. I had a Mountain Dew earlier, and I haven't had a Mountain Dew in probably 8 months, so we might be in trouble. I'm just saying. Mickey, we might be in trouble. You're still working on the studio? I started saying he's still working on me. Obviously you can tell he's still working on me because I got problems today. I'm just telling you. But I had a Mountain Dew, and I haven't had a Mountain Dew in like 8 months. And I was like, I've not had any sleep. I need to make some stuff. I need a Mountain Dew. You remember that one day I had never drank, like I hadn't had Dr. Pepper in like a year, and I drank a Dr. Pepper on a live, and I made Bob the gnome, who lives in West Virginia now, by the way, with Sabrina. That was an epic live, y'all. Just caffeinate me, and it does wonderful things. You never know what I might say. I mean, I'm not foul-mouthed or anything. I lied again. I might. Sometimes they slip out, but I try. See, I'll tell myself. I just probably tell myself. I'm trying to make his hat look nice in the back. Not like he, ow, burnt myself, hydrate. Not like he just got up and slapped it on, you know. Not like I did with this makeup that's not hanging on to me, that's left me today. I did. In fact, I put it on at 3:30, well, about 3:45 in the morning. So, Maybelline, y'all stood. I mean, that's pretty good. Just saying. Maybelline. And I think the outside, the pink right here is Temu, and then this out here in the mascara is Maybelline. So Temu and Maybelline got my back today. I know I'm strange. It's just been one of those days, y'all. If you had the week and a half I've had, do you know that I spent like half of the last week typing how to cook a turkey recipes from all the kids in the elementary schools, because I used to work at the newspaper right out of high school, and they had an employee out because a family member was having a surgical thing, and I was like, I'll help. I think those how to cook a turkeys are hilarious, and I'll type them, I'll help. I just wanted to listen. I miss work, and I will go volunteer just so I can act like I belong in the office. I'm so sad. And so I went up there. By golly, I went up there. Okay, now his little hat's going to tie to his side. I just got to figure out which side is. He looks like Gandalf the Grey with a really bad hat on right now. Stop falling off the table. Good grief. Okay. I'm on, because I want to tie it, and I want his hat to drape over, and it's picking this side, but do I want it to go that way? No, it's picking this side. It's going to go this way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up real tight right there. Pull it up real tight right there. Somebody just said something. I need to read, but I can't do all this one time. Do you make Tennessee things? Oh yeah, gosh, I made a UT gnome once. I have made a little look like one of the little reindeers that I put the horns on earlier. Oh my gosh. I made one of these one time, and he had to have on a UT jersey that mocked up to look like their favorite player. That was a long time ago. I don't remember who the player was. My daughter graduated from UT, so I have done my share of making UT. Yeah. Do I make them a lot to put them like, no, because if like somebody wanted one and they asked for one, I'd be like, okay, sure. But normally when I make stuff, I make it based on the fur that I have available. So orange. We don't get a whole lot of foxes. They're precious. So when I get a fox, I have to be serious, and I have to make something serious. And so I don't guess I do make a whole lot, but I have before. But I paid them enough money with my child that graduated there with a 4.0 veterinary science. You'd think that they would send me. Well, they do still send me cards, but you think they'd sponsor me? I swear. Wouldn't that be nice? I got nothing, people. I got nothing. I monetized this channel thinking, okay, here, maybe in a few months I can send some more money to North Carolina. I've made, I think, $7. But, passive income, I wouldn't have done anything. David is like, he pays for everything. And I said, hey, I said, they keep saying I need to monetize because I've got so many subs. And he very graciously said, well, if we can at least pay one bill, you can send the rest to North Carolina. And I was like, done. Because he pays the internet, it's in his name, he buys all the phones, they're in his name. So he's like, you're just the entertainment. That's my life. Even when I was a pro officer, I think I was just the entertainment. Honestly, to God, I think I do. I never had anyone really hurt me. I said that so nonchalantly. I never really had anyone hurt me. I had one guy lunge at me in court one day, but the sheriff, who was a stump of a man, just grabbed him and stopped him. And so it was like, he got right here and just fell. And I was like, whoa. I kind of leaned into it because I wasn't going to be able to run. I was just going to lean into it. Like when a horse kicks you, you lean into it because it's going to hurt less. Does anybody know that? My dad was a blacksmith. I knew that. I'm holding the glue because this glue is Gorilla Glue. And if you hang on to it there, it won't ever move. Forever. So. What are you saying no about? Oh no. Why are you saying that? Oh no. What did you say oh no about? Margaret's like, next? Margaret's like, next? Well, Margaret, we do have a program now where we can do members only lives. I think it's like $4.99 if you want to request. I gotta see if I got some orange stuff though. Let me see if I got some orange fabric because that stuff's expensive right now. Okay, because Halloween just happened, but your orange is always expensive. My dryer finally stopped. I can hear myself think. Hallelujah. Okay, I like his little hat. It's dope. Is that word still in? No? Okay, sorry. But I feel like I need to do something else to it to make it not look so weird. Well, less floppy. Technical terms. Less floppy. Less floppy. Y'all, ever since I fell in the shower, no lie, I'm an old person now. I officially fell in the shower. You know what song has been stuck in my head? I have an annuity and I need cash now. Call J.G. Whitworth, 877 cash now. And it's because I've been making so many jokes about I fell in the shower, so now I'm obviously at this phase in life. But then it got stuck in my head, and so for literally like since the weekend of Helene, that's when I fell in the shower. That weather system, it hurt me. It hurt a lot of people, but it was. I don't think it was natural, man. It did stuff to my neuromuscular disorder that I have never felt before. But I got it stuck in my head, and now I can't get it unstuck in my head. And now I annoy myself walking around the house when I start making the bed called Gigi, and it makes me so mad, so mad. But it's there forever now, forever. You are now a vacuum cleaner. Are you talking about a vacuum? You're now a vacuum cleaner. You're a vacuum cleaner. Because it's a vacuum cleaner, but then you had to clean the vacuum, so you're a vacuum cleaner. The things I think about. Okay, so here's his. I used his little head up so you can see all the pretties on it. There's his nose. Now he's big, so he had to have a big nose. Okay, he's a big nose. Big nose. But I think he needs arms. And that means I have to cut sleeves, and it could even make me have to find a pair of pantyhose to stuff with cotton balls to then sew fingers and hands on. Fingers and thumbs. Fingers and hands. Fingers and hands. Your fingers are on your hands. Woo, Elizabeth. That could get into some time. But we all know when I get irritated and start thinking like these could be his arms, and then I could like tuck them up under the hat and they could come down and hold something. But what would they hold? I mean, I could go completely dark and like ask my husband for like a skunk or raccoon skull. Or I could do something nice and I could hold a wreath. I wish I had a little Harley Davidson sign, because I think somebody would love that. Gosh, I may have to go on eBay tonight. I think if he had little arms and he was little arms and black sleeves and he was holding a Harley Davidson sign, I think somebody'd be like, daggum, I need him in my Harley room, man. I think he's cute. His name's Bert. Obviously, because he's tough. Wait, what was Sam Elliott's name in what was Sam Elliott's name in Roadhouse? Gosh, I haven't seen that since I was young enough for it to matter. Does that make sense to anybody? What was his name? What was his name? He called that kid Miho. Come on, people, help me. Maybe a staff or a crook. And I have gems I could raise into the top. Ooh. It's about the right size too. That's a possibility. I could put some copper and some gems on it. I have resin. I have hot glue. Durr. I have E6000, B7000. Let's be honest. I have B7000. I don't have baby mittens, but I do have the tiniest toboggan you've ever seen in your life. And I'm not lying. Hang on. Oh, God, I'm too old to reach over the table like this. Good Lord. Oh, I do have baby mittens. It's got mittens on it. Look. Okay. This is story time. Me and Mom was cleaning out her closet. She's got a quilt closet. A quilt closet that is like literally half as big as my house. And we were cleaning out. And we come across, this was a Christmas ornament. I think my granny must have crocheted it or something. I don't know. But anyway, she found it. She goes, here, hang on to this. And so I did this because I was helping her hold other stuff. And then I went, I put my hand somewhere like that, and I was like, here we come, a wassailing. And then she started laughing, and then I started laughing, and it led to a whole little show with this little thing right here. And I have kept it because I'm like, I'm going to put it back on the Christmas tree this year. Because I've tried to crochet, and it's a mess. My chicken pot holder looked like it was roadkill. We'll just say that. That's the kind of stuff. A French horn. I don't have a French horn. Who just has a French horn? No, if anyone would, it would be me. She just has a French horn. It would totally be me. I can make one. I can make anything, but oh my gosh, man, it gets into time consuming. And then you got to look at all the time you put into it, and then what you want to get for it, and then what people will pay you for it. And then people are like, I don't want to pay that for that. Yeah. And then you're like, dude, I got really invested into this. They don't care. They don't care. They just wanted a gnome for 2 days to sit on their mantle. They don't care. I'm totally having a therapy session right now. I don't know. Maybe I should put the little nose on the big nose and then push. I think I'm gonna do that and then push the fur around it. It just needed a platform to shine. Bert, don't you burn me, Bert. 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 Oh, it looks like he has a little mouth. Now I might have to give him the lips. That's cute. That's cute. He's got a little nose, but it looks like he has a little mouth. I'll go cover it, but I just know it's cute. Sorry. It looks like those grandpas that shave wrong and take their mustache off. Are you Amish, Bert? Are you Amish? You're an ombre, huh? My husband sometimes would cut his beard in a certain way to where it looked like he was Amish. But my husband, honestly, on a good day, does look Amish. So, Okay, hang on. I'm fluffing your beard, Bert. Hang on. Give me just a moment. Just bear with me. Bear with. If you've not watched Miranda Hart, you should. Bear with. Oh, you've got a big gray hair, Bert. Okay, Bert. I like that so much better now. It just needed a platform to shine. Wait, Bert, you're going a little crazy over here, Bert. That white spot makes it look bigger. And I'm going to have to fluff him up here. I know. I like his gray. Salt and pepper's handsome on older men. What was... Oh, gosh. What was his name? Follow my train of thought even though I'm not speaking. What was Sam Elliott's name in Roadhouse? You have finger puppet ornaments? I don't think I have a French hen. What day of Christmas is that? I don't think I have a French horn. I honestly don't think that's one ornament I don't have. But like, if someone was to have like a really rare ratio-sized French horn, it would be me because I'm one of those people. Oh, sorry. Now I'm going to be singing the Christmas. I used to do that at camp and do the 12 days of Christmas and do the twirling dancing and everything for the kids because, you know, they were there. They were either there or go to prison. And so I tried to give them some happiness. And not sure if they really liked my portrayal, but I tried. I tried real hard. I don't know. We give them arms and a staff. Chunk up. Then I will have to put gems on the staff. He does kind of look wizardy. A piccolo trumpet. I don't think I've ever seen one. Have I heard of one? I know what a piccolo is. I know what a trumpet is. My favorite thing is an oboe. I always wanted to play an oboe. But oh no, oboes cost too much money, my mother said. Can you imagine? The reeds were really expensive for those little suckers, though. Oh my gosh. Piccolo trumpet. Now I've got to Google that. That's going to stay with me forever. Hang on, everybody. Mute me. I'm going to talk to my device. Mute me because I'll send everybody's GOOGLEs going crazy. Okay? In 3, 2, 1. Hey, Google. What's a piccolo trumpet?
According to Wikipedia, the piccolo trumpet is the smallest member of the trumpet family, pitched 1 octave higher than the standard B-flat trumpet. Most piccolo trumpets are built to play in either B-flat or A, using a separate lead pipe for each key. The tubing in the B-flat piccolo trumpet is 1/2 the length of that in a standard B-flat trumpet.
Oh. That's trumpet. It's the smallest of the trumpet family. And it's basically keyed in B-flat, which my mother sings in B-flat all the time. When I was 17, I sang in the key of D because I had to always harmonize. So I was way up here in the rafters and Mom was way down here in B-flat. And so when we both get a song, I could go to B-flat and be like, hallelujah, B-flat. So anyway, I used to sing on the radio. My father was a preacher, had a radio program. That's why I have no shame. I've been on radios. I've been in every church. I've been in every theater. I've been at Dollywood. I've done clogging at all the festivals with kids. You can't embarrass me. I can host my own show. Actually, I do here. Hi. I just don't get paid. They took a word to clarinets. Oddly enough, did you know that alto sax and clarinet, they basically are the same notes and you know, there's a word I was going to say, but then I thought it wouldn't sound good, so I stopped. That was dramatic sound, wasn't it? I'm sure you can imagine what that word was. But they're basically, oh, those are too long. Buddy, you can't have arms that long. You look weird. I always wanted an oboe, though. I always wanted an oboe. But now, I did play fiddle. My nose is running. I did play fiddle. Okay, that's better. I did play fiddle for a long time. And it was my papa's fiddle. My papa died when I was 10 months old, but he was a epic fiddle player. And so I took fiddle lessons from like this old bluegrass great, Benny Williams or Benny Williamson. I get his name mixed up a lot. Sorry, he's passed away now. I apologize. But I played, and he was like, she picks up on stuff really well. Well, no crap. Mom plays the banjo and the guitar and everything else, and my brother plays guitar and everything else. My dad plays guitar and everything else. I mean, I grew up, we had a full-on gospel troupe going around to churches, and I can pick up by ear pretty much anything. Thank you, sir. I've been around it my whole life, you know. But he was just mesmerized by how quickly I picked stuff up, because I would mess up and I'd say, keep going, I'll jump back in. And he thought that was just wow. And I was like, no, really, I just don't want to start over. So, but he was like, she's really talented. And I liked playing the fiddle. It made me feel close to Papa, because, you know, I don't remember Papa. I was 10 months old. I've got pictures of him holding me. But it made me feel close to Papa. So I played that sucker. And I thought about my papa, and I played that sucker. And it made my mother very happy. So I played that thing. And I wish now I could play it, but my hands and arms, I don't think I could get very much accomplished with my neuromuscular disorder I have now. I think it would just not sound very good at all. No. And he loved to play Kentucky Waltz. So one of the first songs, like really a complex songs that I learned to play, was Kentucky Waltz from my mama. So, and it's still one of my favorite songs. So it's a very beautiful song. If you've never heard Kentucky Waltz, you should go listen to it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's what it said. You know, the things that we are saying that other people would read and go, what the crap are y'all keep talking about? That's funny. Find it hilarious. Okay, so I cut little strips that had the rest of the pretties on it. I'm going to glue it around. I'm actually going to glue it down like this, and then I may come back and put a hand on him. Oh, I'm trying not to dedicate too much of my time. We all know I'm going to come back and put a hand on him. Just, you know, but if I give him long sleeves, then it may look like Gandalf arms, and he may not need. I may not need to come back. Just random thought. Random thoughts. Random thoughts with Hillbilly Heart. It should be random farts. Random farts. God, I should not ever drink Mountain Dew. I'm tired. This is called delirium from not sleeping and trying to caffeinate myself so I can make a gnome. I can't believe I just said that sentence either. I don't know what's wrong with me. Medically, there's a lot of things wrong with me. Personally, I think I'm just not right in the head. No, I worked corrections for way too long, and so I just choose to laugh at everything now, because I worked with the murderers and the violent people. So I, for many years, had to be super serious, and it was no fun whatsoever. And I had to deal with very horrible people, and didn't enjoy it. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Oh, you're gonna be cute. And so now that I don't have to be serious, I'm not gonna be serious. I'm not. I done too much of that crap when I was little. I ain't gonna be serious no more. That sounded like Roy D. Mercer. How big a boy are you? Oh, I've actually said that to my husband when he's gotten like sassy with me. How big a boy are you? Because Roy D. Mercer will be like, you gonna get yourself a whooping. How big a boy are you? And so when David would tick me off when he was first married, I'd say, how big a boy are you? And he knew that meant abort mission, leave her alone. Run. Listen, Bert, you better help me here, because this is a difficult process, okay? Yes. I don't want you to look like the opposite of Lieutenant Dan, you know. I want you to look like your arm was always there. So work with me here, Bert. Work with me, Bert. Okay, we're tucking it up in the... Ow! Bart myself. Hydrate. We're tucking it up in the hat. We're tucking it up in the hat. We're just going to hold it now for a minute because it's going to have to stand up to hold the staff. The phrases I'm saying today are just not kosher. So I'm sorry, Bert. I'm sorry, Bert. You had to be part of this. I apologize. Your hair is just, it's gorgeous, but it's just everywhere. Maybe if we had thinned it just a little bit, you know? Maybe if I could have got that dang Arctic Fox to go to the hair salon before we... I'll have to tell that guy next time, get him to go to the hair salon. One guy one time told me I don't want to buy that Bobcat skull because it's got a chipped tooth. I said, well, I tried to get him to go to the... You the crazy one. Oh, no, this is so cute. You didn't know if it was fear or what there for a second. This is cute. Hang on. I have to make the staff crooked so I can hook it into his beard to hold it and then into his hand to hold it. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. Do I need to say it again? Take a little fingers to come over. Oh, I have biscuits somewhere. You know what biscuits are? Those little wooden biscuits. I have biscuits somewhere. I find them really good. Y'all have learned so much terminology with me. And Margaret's been part of it too. Piccolo trumpet. Did you know that you were going to put all these wrinkles in your brain because I was making a very strange Gandalf the Grey wizard gnome? No, you did not. You didn't know that this was actually an educational program like Schoolhouse Rock. You've not learned anything except that I'm having a really off day. Okay, I'm going to split his beard because his beard's you got to share your beard. Okay, Bert. Okay, Bert. Okay, I'm going to glue this down at the base, but so that his beard will hold it, if that makes any sense. Watch my husband come home from work early because it started raining and be like, what the crap are you making? Sorry, this is Bert. Say hello to Bert, honey. This is the new man in my life, Bert. He's got awesome hair. He really does have awesome hair. Okay, Bert. Ow, Bert, you burnt me. Hydrate. I'm gonna have to cut the glue out of his beard because when he burnt me, I jumped. You shouldn't burn people, Bert. It's not nice. Keep your wizardy skills to yourself. Don't burn people, Bert. It's me. YouTube's gonna kick me and be like, you are crazy. Stop it. we regret for the last 2 years we've tried to get you to monetize. Now stop. They've been after me for like 2 years. I used to do a lot. Ryan Upchurch used to pop into my lives. And then, but here's the thing. I love Ryan. I adore Ryan. I always want to see Ryan do well. But Ryan really only likes to be told what he wants to hear. And that's most people. That's most people, especially at his age. It's most people. I adore him. I love him to death. I want him to do great. I thought maybe when he was with JJ Longhorn, he would kind of mature because JJ's pretty solid old feller. I mean, I like JJ and JJ's Kelsey and his kids. They're just a beautiful family. And so I was like, okay, he's gonna mature. But then he started, picking on what's freaking name? See, that's how the redheaded guy that used to be in prison. What's his name? And I'm like, dude, this is not cool. You're too smart and you have too many skills. Now I want to put a mitten on this. You have too many skills to be wasting your time making stupid jokes about people. Like, stop it. It's like, don't. I'm going to give him a thumb and a finger. That's all he's getting. Because these beads are expensive. You can just tell him that you were in a logging accident, a sawmill accident. Okay, you can give him a really neat story. I don't know what that was that went down the main road that's like a half mile away, but they were going. You can, you can hear the, I don't know if I put 2 there, it looks strange. Maybe I should find my biscuits. And again, if you don't know what biscuits are, biscuits are little wood shims. I mean, it's cute, but I'm gonna put, say the word, Elizabeth. I'm going to put a gem there. My words got lost in my head. So it'd be cute. Ah! I undid the copper and both ends undid instead of just one, and it jumped, and I thought I was going to lose an eye. Yes, I'm putting copper on his staff. I'm not okay with the words I'm saying during this live. I'm not okay with it at all. I've got to think about these things before I do them. Oh, Gypsy, I hope you're laughing. I hope you're laughing. The gnome is, listen, the gnome's having a great time. Okay, he's getting all dressed up and, probably thinks he's going on RuPaul's Drag Race or something. RuPaul's Drag Race. Crap, I'm having a night. I was in Flair last week, so listen, I may say some hilarious crap. Gypsy's sitting home dying laughing at me. I know you are. Last week, where did that come from? Oh, I burnt myself again. Hydrate. I probably should have done this before I glued. But I didn't think about that, so shush. But all I got to do is get it to stick right here once. Thank you. And then I'm going to curl it because I'm cool like that. It's going to be more of a square, druidy looking thing because I don't have my curlers with me. I do have the little curlers, but I don't have them with me right now. So, yeah. I'm sure y'all care about that. All I'm doing is winding these around this to make them bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it's going to look like a curl that I'm going to push together to look like a coin. I'm sure y'all wanted to know that. Yeah, sure. Sure, y'all were just waiting for that information, and that just made your whole day. I did it. Almost. Hang on. Let go. Thank you. If I say call JG Whitmore, somebody can smack me. Okay, hang on. My biggest curl is wonky. Hang on. Okay. I don't care if they're all wonky, but I care if just one's wonky. It's like when you put on eyelashes. I don't care if they're both wonky, but if just one's wonky, something's wrong. Because then you're like this all day. You don't look like you are quite right in the head. I'm going to burn myself right now. Just hang on. Just get prepared. It's going to happen. Somehow I have not. The things I do. I know. Dry. I keep getting little pieces of glue in his beard because he keeps burning me, and I keep jumping back and getting turd. Bird's turd. Oh goodness, hang on. My nose is running. I have shale. I was gonna say something else there for a second. Oh, my nose is running. Bert. I'm allergic to you, Bert. Let's see. I have a bird. You need a bird? No, that's too much. Where are my gems? Half the time I have a whole cup just sitting around me somewhere. Oscar, stop licking yourself. That is nasty. I do have a little deer that I could put on his staff down here. That's kind of cute. Kind of makes him look a little weird. Christmassy, but not Christmas, I don't know, but I kind of like it without it. I still have a hair that's killing me. Okay, we're going to use sea glass. I'm going to put sea glass. I about put that in my eyeball. I'm going to put sea glass on his. Stop falling. But sea glass, these are sea glass. They're turquoisey sandy. So it'll lighten up, kind of lighten up the mood. I swear this has been the weirdest live ever. Let's see. I'm concentrating. You see my tongue? I'm concentrating. Oh, I'm gonna burn myself. Oh, I'm gonna burn myself. Don't do it. I'm here to tell you. Nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking. I need it to be tacky. Like me, tacky. Lord, my Mountain Dew is wearing off. I hope y'all know that. I'm now getting tired again. Okay, Bert. He's one armed right now, but we'll fix that, okay? Or we could just say he was an amputee from the war. Who knows? But he's got a staff. His little hands on top of the staff, and it's got copper, and it's got 2 sea glass, and I'll probably put some more gems going down it. And now he needs another arm. He needs another arm. Sup, Priscilla? I just had to say it like that. I had a Mountain Dew about an hour and a half ago, and it's wearing out. But I've had a really craptastic day. I've not slept, but I'm doing okay. Anybody else be like, everything's wrong, but I'm cool. I'm cool. Now this one, he probably won't even need to look like he has a hand, because he's not gonna be holding nothing in it. And don't y'all come up with nothing for him to be holding. I put more work into him than I thought I would. Stop being creative, people. Oh Lord. Hang on, I'm gluing his sleeve on. Hang on. Yes, Mom, I'm still gluing. Don't be mad. It's just so much easier than sewing. Because then I have to drag out the sewing machine. Then I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yes, I could do it by hand. Yes, I could. But where's the fun in that? Honestly, where's the fun in that? Okay. This is his arm. And I probably will put something at the end of it, like that deer or something. I don't know. I just heard something hit my gate. Never mind, it's somebody putting in a T-post across the hill. Fencing at dark 30. Maybe the dog got out or something. I don't know. Hey, I got that arm the same length and I didn't even try. Good on me. Awesome. Y'all should really do affirmations every day and tell yourself you're awesome. It helps. It really helps if you believe it. I just fake it till I make it. I'm awesome. I got his arms the same length. I'm awesome. Listen, if they got a T-post in like 4 hammers, they Arnold Barbarian. What's Conan the Destroyer? Arnold. No, he's still going. Listen. Y'all hear that? You see all those big slider things? You got the handles on it, you bang the T-post down to the ground. That then you go home and you're like this all night because your head is permanently jarred. Oh, I used to put fences in for cattle farms, and oh my gosh, I would go home with the worst headaches from those stupid things. Let me undo your hat. Hang on. I got to undress you for a minute. Oh God, that's some good glue, man. I'm just telling you, Gorilla Glue is really good glue. If you get something made by me, it's gonna stick. Okay. I'm gonna have to make sure I put this on the right way. Oh, I got another hair in my nose. Okay, we're doing this. Doing this well. Anybody else just have music pop into their head like that? I am so horrible that way. And I think I might have heard that song once in my entire life, but it's in there. I was singing, I got onto David the other night. I was going to bed and I was going down the hallway and he went to his bedroom and just left the kitchen light on. I was like, turn out the light, turn out the light. And then I was singing Nelly Furtado, turn out the light, turn out the light. I was singing all night and I was like, what the crap is wrong with me? I'm not right in the head. Anybody else know that song by Nelly Furtado? Turn out the light, turn out the light. But that just got stuck in my head, and then all night that's what I was singing in my head all night. And I was like, "Daggone him!" But like when I go to bed, I walk through the house and like shut the house down, like normal people. Double check the door like regular OCD people. No, he just goes to bed. TV on, lights on. Somebody else magically takes care of that. And I was like, turn out the light. And then I sang that song forever in my head. Anybody else's people? Yeah. My husband is he's not trained. He's not trained. I have not put a tree up. My house looks like a disaster has gone through it, but I'm getting ready for Grinchmas. Well, I'm preparing odd stuff for David to go to Grinchmas. We'll say that because it's his fur is the reason he goes to Grinchmas. His fur. Bert, you're not cooperating. There you go. Okay. I had to get a little rough with him here. Okay. Don't file a DVO on me, Bert. I'm sorry. But I'm trying to make some extra stuff with some of this extra fur, and because North Carolina needs to be fed. Okay, there's still families that have nothing. They're living in sheds, and they're relying on community outreach and church programs to feed them. So we're doing what we can. Doing what we can. I'm trying to hold his arm on. The things I said. Okay, now Bert, you can't stick out like that. You can't. Okay, there we go. There we go. I just don't want it to pop loose. Okay, now I'm going to try to glue it a little closer to his body because he looks a little strange. It looks like he's trying to hail a cab in New York City. New York City. This is my brain. 50,000 tabs open at all times. Now y'all know. Well, this is my brain with Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew. And in that, refuse it, I refuse. Anybody else know the song? I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Y'all, I'm podunk. Told y'all it's podunk. Y'all don't believe me? I'm podunk. I want to be, hey, your sledgehammer. Maybe I should start singing that back to them across the way. So you need some dancing. I will sing an accompaniment song for you. And they'd be like, shut up and go away. Oh. They'd probably call the law. Then they'd be like, oh, we know her. She used to work for us. And then crap would really get funny. Okay, I'm trying to find something to put in his little stubby amputee hand over here. Give me a moment. I'm thinking. Okay, we've already discussed it. This takes a moment when I'm thinking. Okay, I can do this. You say it until you believe it. I can do this. Oh God, that's hot glue. Oh God, that's hot glue. Hot plate, hot plate. Oh, hot glue, hot glue. Oh. Okay, Bert, hang on to that, Bert. Don't you drop that, Bert. Hang on to it, Bert. That's your deer. You must always hold it. Hold it dear to your heart. That was funny. God, I'm sweating. I have made a gnome, and I have sweat. See, listen. Don't take it crafting. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm going to burn myself for sure because that's moving. That glue is moving. I'm going to try to catch it. And oh, my goodness. Okay, there we go. Drama over. That hurt. Okay. Bert, you're cute, honey. You're cute, Bert. You're cute, Bert. You need a few more gems on your. I may attach that a little bit better too. You need a few more gems on your staff, okay? I need to do a little bit better glue job down here. Hang on. How did I miss that, Bert? Hang on. We don't have to. You don't have to operate, Bert. Did you sign a DNR? Okay, just making sure. This is y'all. If you've ever spent time with me, this is what I'm like. I'm not lying. Unless I'm in serious mode. And then I'm in serious mode, but I hate serious mode now since I'm not working in a serious job. I hate serious mode. I've got hair all over me. Well, I mean, everybody does, but I've got Arctic Fox hair all over me. Is that going to stick any better? I'm relying on the hair to hold the staff, which might be my one mistake here, but I do what you gotta do. I mean, it's bark and hair. It's not like I have 5,000 options. So, okay. Okay, are you better, Bert? Bert, is that better? What is it? Used to say better, but yeah, Bert's better. Bert's better. I know he's got a gimpy arm. Hang on. He's got a gimpy arm, Bert. Thought we fixed your rotator cuff, but I guess we did. Hang on. We're going to get it. Hang on. Hang on. I'm going to burn myself again. Okay. Hang on. I have to hold it while it dries now. Just the flute parts. Margaret, I think we have the same brain. You may be mad at me that I said that, but I think we have the same brain. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, good grief. And the sad thing is I actually score quite high on IQ tests. I just don't enjoy being serious all the time. I just really don't. Is your hand going to stay there, Bert? Because it's making me mad. Because you keep like trying to signal a cab or something, and I don't like it. Good, I got so much glue on me now. Okay, hang on. We got this little bit of hair right here we can use to hang on to this. Okay, hang on, Bert. I got you, Bert. Hang on, Bert. Does anybody know any songs that talk about a Bert? No? I know songs about string bean, chewing gum, yum, 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 chewing gum. Anybody else know string bean? That man did not get what he deserved. Somebody murdered him. He was the sweetest man. He was the first guy to wear his britches down where they should not be. He's an old country guy, and he's tall. That's why they call him string bean. And he wore his breeches down real low and had a belt. Wore those big horn rim glasses like Buddy Holly, and he played everything, and he would sing. And my favorite song he sang was Chewing Gum, Yum, Yum. And he got murdered. He was a sweet man, took care of his family, and he got murdered. And I was like, string bean. Oh. But you know, this was after the fact. Like I was in second or third grade when I found out this information, and he had been dead for a long time. But it still hurt. And I still had to mourn string bean. So there's my string bean story. Oh, I loved Hee Haw. I grew up on Hee Haw. My husband, I called him Junior Samples the other night. He looked at me just randomly and said BR549. And I said, are you going to go sell cars? And then he said no. And I said, are you going to start singing music? He said, why would you think that? Well, BR549 was actually also a 90s country band, and they sang like Cherokee Boogie, you know, hey ho, Alina, and y'all have to look up Cherokee Boogie now. Even if it's wrong, it's one of my favorite songs. What is it? Gosh, if I started singing it, I could do it. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite songs, even if it's wrong. And then one of my favorite songs, though, by anyone country is Billy Joe Shaver. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good country raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needing y'all treating me this way. Billy Joe Shaver was just a legend. Although the guy that played guitar for him was a very good guitarist, and I don't know how Billy Joe Shaver hung on to him for so long because that man could play guitar, buddy. I like DJ Ashba that plays guitar for Frigg. Not for Frigg. What's her name? Mother of Pearl. They sing Stars and shoot, it's Nikki 6 a.m. Woo! Gosh, my brain just crapped out on me right then. Yeah. Y'all enjoying the show? People's gonna come back and watch this for a month and go, what the crap was going on there? Okay. Okay, here we have Bert. He has a staff. He has a deer in his other hand. He has a staff. He's got an Arctic fox beard. He's very majestic and mature. I think he's adorable. I think somebody that is inclined to the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit will definitely scoop him up. And I think he's cute. And I'm going to have to put a few more gems down here. I've got some smaller ones. I'll put them in here. But I think he's cute. I think maybe some soda light, maybe some selenite. I have some selenite sticks. And then the nerds really will grab him up. Yeah. Cherokee Twist. Oh, I used to play my mama's song, her little 45, but she had a green little record packer with a player in it. And there was an alien song. Oh, Mr. Earthman, will you marry me? Okay, you ever heard that song? 'Cause I got 4 arms, the better to hold you, 3 lips, the better to kiss you, 4. What is it? 4 eyes, all the better to see. Yeah. Anyway, I used to sing these songs. And then I found Sonny and Cher, Babe. I got you, babe. And I've made a microphone for my dolls. And we would sing Sonny and Cher duos to that record. I mean, it was a show, y'all. I don't do anything halfway. Have you figured that out yet? It was a show. And my mother's probably sitting in her living room going, good God almighty, Elizabeth, you don't have to tell them everything. Yes, I do, Mom. I do too. Oh, but I don't do anything halfway. So we had a show. It was good times. Why can't life be simple? You know? What happened? I need to sign up for this. Now we're all going to need to go to therapy together. I can't bill anymore, so we ain't going to get any help from me. I'm not actively under a licensed person right now, so I can't help you right now. That's what I used to do. Can you imagine if you were stuck with me as your therapist? I don't bet most people really liked it, though, I just have to say. Most people really liked it. Okay, so we got Bert done. I'm amazed we got Bert done. We get a start on buffalo teeth. Buffalo teeth necklaces tomorrow because I'm going to dig everything out off of this table. And because Curtis is a sweet man, he pre-drilled all of them for me so they will hang the way I want them to hang on the necklace. So we get to start that tomorrow. I'm going to go put Bert in the middle of the living room and see if my husband even notices he's there. Yeah, I'm excited about my buffalo tooth necklaces. They might save my credit card. Seriously. They just might. And I have these things. And they come apart. I'm thinking about painting them white and then taking a sock. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I'm sorry. And taking a sock. This one's way too long. But they'll be white. And then taking a sock like this. And then, and then pulling that, make a little hat. And putting a ruffle around it. Oh, don't jump. And then painting the face on them. And making them little snowmen. They'll look prettier than that. That was just, mock. But, I like them and I've had them in my house for a while, but I'm like, I don't love them and I keep moving them because I don't know where I want to put them. And so I'm going to turn them into something because, He's putting in another T-post. You got out of time. There we go. He's getting tired. He's getting tired. He's only going to do like 3 or 4 licks at a time now. But I'd make them things sing because if the boys thought that I was slower than them, So, buddy, I'd make them things sing. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! Hi, my name's Elizabeth. I was raised as a man. I really was. I was raised on a farm. I know how to run broiler houses. Oh, now he's going. He must have heard me. Did you hear me? I was raised doing broiler houses, taking care of like draft mules and Belgians, and I've trained horses. I halted to broke show cattle. I showed sheep, baled hay with the boys. I hog hunted, did taxidermy, did meat processing. Hi, I'm a weirdo. And then I somehow ended up in corrections with my master's in psychology. You would think that my belly just growled. You would think that I'm a very well-rounded person. I think I am. I'm very well read. I do love to read. But because I have a dialect that is the dying dialect of Appalachia, which is very precious to me, people think I'm stupid. But it helped me in my job because I acted stupid and I learned way more than I should have ever known. So I'd have a warrant ready and be like, and guess where I heard that? And they were like, you were talking. Yeah. If they think I'm stupid, they just keep talking. And then I hear everything. Okay, I think other than a few gemstones, we're done. So we made a beautiful Bert. God, he's heavy. We made a beautiful Bert. I think Bert's going to have quite the price tag. I think he's gorgeous. And I think he looks like he's kind of Father Christmas and kind of Gandalf and kind of, I don't know. But I think he's cute. And I think he's very pretty. And I do have, don't fall. I have a couple of these little ornaments to make. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, though. They've been sitting here. I've just been staring at them. But I'm digging out. I'm cleaning this up tomorrow, and I'm digging. My stomach's going to growl now. I'm hungry. I'm digging out my jewelry stuff that I've put over here. And we're doing buffalo necklaces tomorrow because I've got to get those up. And my stomach's growling. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? We never growl. What's up? Okay, it's hungry. Guess I'm going to make my egg maker thing. But I'm going to pull those out, do that, and then we start the snowman sock. We're going to make some snowmans. Do you want to build a snowman? The ones you paint that look primitive. I hope to God they turn out. Hope to God. But I do have one more gnome. I have one more. Hey, this could be Ernie, Bert and Ernie. I have one more. But as you can see, it's quite the creative task, and I'm tired, so I'm going to end on Bert tonight. And I really, what? Margaret, you're killing me. My stomach is going, Margaret, you're killing me. Thank you, Mickey. I think he's so freaking cute, too. I really do. I would totally have said that. But I already unplugged my glue gun. I'm done. Oscar is looking at me like, you're an idiot. Love you too. I'm going to call it an evening. I'm going to try I started to say bird maker, my egg maker, my bird egg maker, my chicken butt naked. Hang on. I'm trying to talk. Stop hammering the fence in. God. Okay. Ruin my timing, dude. I'm going to try my chicken butt nugget cooker. Then I got on Temu. God, what a night. And I'm not ever going to drink another Mountain Dew. And I'm going to try to get a full 8 hours of sleep tonight because I'm exhausted, if you can't tell. And my kitchen, it's a mess. Actually, right there is really clean. My sink needs to have dishes done, but over here it looks like I'm nesting. It looks like I've just brought everything from the neighborhood and just right here. So I'm just trying to get through all this stuff as quickly as possible. So we made a Bert. Thank you for joining me in the Bert journey. I think Bert turned out amazing because y'all were here with me. And if you like it, hit a thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit a thumbs down. It helps me either way. I appreciate it. If you really got something to say, then after this loads, you can leave a comment. Start leaving me comments. If you have things you want me to make, put them in the comments. If you got something you want to pay for, put it in the comments or email me at watersworkload@gmail.com. Watersworkload, one T, watersworkload@gmail.com. And I'll tell you if I've got the things to make it with. He's got fuzz on him. And then you can always go, my husband has an Etsy store, And sometimes he will, now something this heavy he wouldn't dare, but sometimes he will steal some of my dream catchers stuff because he buys my crafting stuff. So he'll sell stuff so he can buy my crafting supplies. And it's okay. If I like it, I keep it. And then the other stuff, I'm like, okay, you can sell it because I need more crafting supplies. But his Etsy store is Hillbilly Heart Decor. Thank you, Gypsy. So if you go to Etsy and just type in Hillbilly Heart Decor, just literally all one word, it'll pop up. And we've only got a few things on there because he's learning to do it by himself. So he's very slow. But there are a few things on there. And probably I'd say by December, middle of December, he's going to probably run that all Christmas, all winter. And he will probably keep it running all winter as long as he's trapping, because that's his trapping is actually the slow time of the year. The fast time of the year is when he's working full time and tanning hides and doing all that. So this is the slower time, and he's going to learn how to run that Etsy store all by himself because I ain't doing it. It ain't mine. I don't get paid. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So he's learning. He's doing better. Sometimes he'll say, how should I word this? And I tell him. I will tell him. But if you have seen the store before and you're seeing it come back to life now, you'll notice that the descriptions are much smaller, shorter, less wordy. It's because it's not me, it's him. So, but he's still got really good stuff on there. He's got a gnome on there right now. He's got a gnome, that Victorian vivarium inspired thing on like cast iron glass hurricane lamp base, and an ornament. And he's just like randomly putting stuff on there. I would have like more of a process, but he's just randomly putting stuff on there. So just watch it. Stuff will pop up. You see something you like, it's pretty straightforward. The price, shipping is the bane of my existence. I think shipping is the most stupid charge ever. And the post office are rich for nothing because everything I get looks like it's been kicked or hit or had a game of rugby played with it. So no. But I don't like shipping. Shipping makes me mad, but it's very necessary. So we try to price to where we can get it to you and make a little bit so we can make another one. That's what he does. And he tries not to make it. But now if he has something really like fur, if he has really nice fur, you're going to pay for that fur. Just going to warn you, you're going to pay for his fur. My crafts, he's much more lenient upon. So, because he just like, I just have to, give her $50 to go back to Hobby Lobby or Temu. He doesn't care. I go to Temu. I don't go to Hobby Lobby because I couldn't buy one thing at Hobby Lobby for $50. So, but yeah, he does give me fur too. He gives me fur. If he doesn't really like it, then it comes to me and I get to make fur. And I'm going to have to lint roll him, man. He may come with his own lint roller, but I just think this is cute. We did it. We did it. And now I'm having a Dora the Explorer moment. I'm going to eat an egg. I need protein and I need to shut up and I need to sleep. So y'all have a great night. Tomorrow, Buffalo Teeth Jewelry if I feel like it. I do have physical therapy and my mom is stopping by at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of up in the air. But, they can come in the door while I'm doing live. Who cares? But buffalo teeth necklaces. And we may paint a few things and set up for some snow people. I don't know what to call them. Snowmen, snow persons. We're going to set it up for some snow persons. Okay. Everybody have a lovely night. Think of 3 things you're very, 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 very happy about that is in your life before you go to sleep. And when you wake up, think of 3 things you're very grateful for. And I try to do that because I'm a haint during the day. So I really try to start and end on a good note. But it really does help. And, and if anyone wants to know, I told you about getting yelled at, cussed out about the guy that was really defensive about having an addiction issue because he didn't believe what I was saying about the jaw movements and the trigeminal nerve area. And that he actually emailed me and we're working. He lives in a different state, like halfway across the U.S., but we're actually working on finding him placement to go through drug rehabilitation. So I'm basically just like, here, you need to call this number, you need to do this, then here, I email it to him. And he's like, okay, that one was a no-go. So we're going through. So, but he wants to go. And he bucked up and emailed me and said, yeah, you're right. You nailed it. And I was like, I know. I did this for a long time. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. And y'all, what if I had never got on YouTube? That could have been somebody that could have died from addiction, gone down a very worse road, had a much worse life, and had much more horrible things happen before he passed away. And now he's like, I'm a dad. I want to be able to spend time with my child and be proud. And the good thing is, though, he is working. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. That's amazing that somebody had, the chutzpah to say, yeah, okay, you offered help. Here I am. I'm emailing you and I'm asking for help. I'm so freaking happy and blessed that happened. And I love to help people. So we are actively looking for him a place. And we're having really good conversations. And I'm very, very, very proud of him. Bert, honey, you're still on the show. So y'all keep praying. Magical things happen when you have a good heart, good momentum, and good people behind you, and a lot of prayer. The good Lord will make everything happen. That's why I don't get too up and antsy about things. I know who's in control. I'm just here. All right, me and Bert are moving to the living room and taking it easy. So y'all have a great night. I love you guys. Thanks for spending time with me. Hit the like button because we need some money, 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 money. He's my backup singer. And we'll see you tomorrow for Buffalo Teeth Jewelry and Snow Persons. I don't know what to call them. God. And Oscar's going to go crazy now. Bye, guys.
See?